Hi guys, so this morning we were going to get crafty. I just got this haul in and I had mentioned that I wanted to use them, obviously the dyes, very soon because I have a lot of Studio Light things and I don't know if I've actually used them here on camera, but so I have some dyes, and if they're still available, I'll have links in the description box for those. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links because they are through HSN. People ask if I have Michael's links. I do not. They had a weird program to do that. I'm good, but for now I don't. But either way, this paper came from Michael's, and so what I thought I would do, oh gosh, I'm telling you, this acetate's so pretty. I don't know if I'll use it on this project, but I definitely want to keep that in mind for another time. Well, we'll see. I am probably going to use the glitter paper today and then some of the other decorative papers. Look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. And I wanted to use this, and I was thinking about, I think I'm taking a little inspiration from one of the items I got during the exchange, the swap, and I try to remember people's names, and I know I just used this little case in my video that was Crafter's Companion, and later on I was like, oh no! I think I said thanks, Joan. This is from Peg Zalesnik. So this was from Peg, and I said the wrong name, and I am very sorry, and I'm sorry, Peg, and but it's so cute, so I used some of the little stuff that was in there. So I think it was Cindy Abril, right, that had made a cute little like door hanger type thing, and so I was like, oh, you know what, maybe I can take this larger die and make like a little hanger. You know what I'm saying? Make it for that purpose. Yeah, obviously you can use these for anything. And so I will do that. Global tags from Studio Light. And then I thought, I mean, I have all these different dies that are super cute and little stamp set on that one and just other, lots of fun things. I was thinking maybe this would fit on there too, but I don't know if it will. I mean, it's just the one heart, right? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to fold it up, so it's just be this heart. It might fit on there, but I wanted to make a pocket, so I don't know if a pocket plus the heart pocket is going to really look okay, but we'll load it up. And so basically we're just going to make like a treat holder or something. And yeah, that's it. So I do need some sturdy paper for the actual base, and then I'm going to top it off with, I was thinking about glitter paper, because I told you guys this glitter paper was a nightmare the last time I used it, so maybe it's gotten better. So what I'm going to do is find a base color of paper that I want to use, not from this, because this stack, you know, it's okay, but it's not like the thickest paper. I want something real sturdy, so let me find some sturdy paper. I mean, look, it even has black, which I'm not going to do today. I'm thinking about probably using the red, making it really, well, no, that's not true. I'll be back. Let me find a piece of paper that I'm going to make the actual base of the, our little treat holder with, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so just to start building this up, and then we'll play with some of the other papers and things later. What do I have in here? Oh, this one has foil paper. It's going to be too small for that, but okay. We're going to grab these guys. And so I'm just going to play around. I might even add some glitter, because like I said, I don't do a lot of glitter, but like, why not? So maybe I'll put some blue edging and put some glitter on something. I don't know. We're going to be a little bit extra today, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut this larger die, and that inner die I'm going to cut from possibly some of the glitter paper from the paper pad. Oh, come on, buddy. I didn't really want to rip this, but I'm going to have to. Don't really know where I would store it because there's nothing special about that. And so this is a very large die. Of course, it's looks like metal. It feels a little bit, you know, wonky because it is a very large die that's just the thin lines, straight lines there. And I'm going to put this on here, and let me give a quick measurement to see if this would fit in your marquee. I don't even know if this is still available. I think it was yesterday, but who knows, because the Studio Light products, I feel like they don't carry that many of them, or people just buy them up so fast. I don't know. It's either one of those things there. This guy is just over 4 inches, so it'll definitely fit in the marquee, and about 8 1/4 in the other direction, which is, in my opinion, really easy. It will easily fit in the marquee. Actually, I can show you guys. It's like right on the edges though, right? Because this is a little bit, this is like more like 4 1/4. Okay, I'm going to trim this paper down. I'm going to run this through. I'm trying to think if I want to. That should be good enough. Okay, so I'm going to run this one through, and I will be right back. And so I'm basically going to design what I think would be a nice size pocket. Let me get that off there. Nice, clean. Look at that. That is a big boy. So I am going to measure this real quick, and we're gonna do some math because I want to design the pocket before I go on with the other layers. So let's just see what this exactly is. It is 4 1/8 wide. So let me write this down because you know me. I'll repeat it however many times and then, and then I'm like, wait, what did I say? I need to keep a little scrap paper around here. Let's see. Oh, come on. And of course I'm looking at my scrap papers. I'm like, well, I don't want to write on that one. Okay, there's a little tiny strip of something here. 4 1/8. And then for it to balance out and look nice, you know, we don't want it too low, but I also don't want to make an ugly number. So if I had a pocket that's about 3 inches high, that'd be cute. So 3 inches high, 4 1/8 by 3. And then how big do you want your front pocket thing? I'm going to make like a little, just like I did, well, I don't have one to show you because I already sent it out in this swap, the little post office box that I had created on Cricut. You know, how big do you want your gusset? And I'm going to say, or I always call it gusset, but sides. I'm going to say 1 inch. So if we have 1 inch sides, and then we need to cut, we need some allowance to glue it to our base, right? And actually I was kind of curious how different these are. Oh, awesome. Yes. Oh, perfect. So I want to do 1/4 inch little spaces, and that'll work because then this tucks into that 1/4 inch. So I'm going to put 1/4 inch on either side of that to make the actual box, you know, little box base. So 1/4 inch on either side. I'm just writing this down because I think sometimes people 1/4 inch tabs, should I call them? That's what that says, tabs. Oh, you can't even see what I'm writing. It's such a mess. So our paper in the width, the 4 1/8 needs to have 1 inch sides, so on either side that's 2 inches. So 4 1/8 plus 2, 4 1/8 plus the 2 inches plus 1/4 inch tabs. That's another 1/2 inch, right, altogether. So that is 6 1/8. So let's say 6 1/2 plus that 1/8. That's 6 5/8. So 6 5/8 inch paper in the one direction. On the other side, the 3 inch side, we only need the bottom, right? Because we only need the bottom here. 3 inches, bottom is 1 inch. So that's 1, so that's 4 inches plus the 1/4 inch tab. So 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. All right, that's how I do the math, guys. And I just walked through it real quick because I know sometimes people are interested in that. So I'm gonna cut this paper down to 6 5/8 by 4 1/4. Okay, and I'll be right back. Just so you know, we all make oopsies. I cut it at 5 5/8, and I'm like, I meant 6 5/8, so I had to cut into the other piece of paper that I had sitting here. Good thing I brought out 2. And this is supposedly heavy duty cardstock. It's the one from, I think, Hobby Lobby. I think they have one that's extra heavy duty, so I had bought this, but then later when I buy them now, I buy the extra heavy duty or heavyweight, whatever they call it. Okay, so we know on this wider side, we're going to score at 1/4 inch. And then from that 1/4 inch, we need another inch, right? 1/4, and then the inch, the actual like part that comes around. If you want to make your tabs bigger, you know, you can do 1/2 inch. You're just going to add 1/2 inch total to your measurements that I just gave. So then we're going to do 1 1/4 because we're going 1 inch from that 1/4. And we'll do the same thing on this other side. So 1/4, 1 1/4. And at the bottom, wherever you want the bottom to be, and like let's say you did some punching. If you're gonna do some punching, some decorative punching or something cute, which would be adorable, I should have even thought about that. You can add like 1/2 inch maybe on the height, maybe 1/4 inch, because when you punch, it does take away some of that height. But of course, that's something you want to do when you go to design your own. And 1/4 inch here, and 1 1/4 inch here, just on one of the sides. Okay, so hopefully you can see all those lines, because we're going to do some stuff right now that's a little different. So, you need to keep tabs on this one. You know, when you go to make this box, I'm just going to, usually I generally don't fold these things, but I'm going to fold it right now. When this one comes up under to make the box itself, something needs to attach to this strip, or this strip needs to have tabs to attach up here, okay? So you definitely want to think about that. So when we go to cut this right now, there's quite a few little tabs that we need to keep, and I don't want to do this wrong, so hopefully I'll remember. So for now, I'm just going to make this bottom one, knowing that it's going to be okay. So where we have these score lines, I'm going to just cut into here and get rid of this. we don't have to do this many steps. I'm just trying to show you what we're doing here. Now, if you decide to keep tabs from this side, from the bottom, what you're going to do is cut in here. Well, actually, we can leave this whole thing if we wanted. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what the best way to do this is. Okay, let's just, this is going to be an extra step. I'm just trying to figure it out since I haven't done this before in my mind. We have that. Of course, we're going to want to get these little guys more stylized. That's very interesting. I was going to leave little tabs on this, just cut into here however I want, willy-nilly. But we could probably just cut right here. Okay, I'm cutting on that score line. And this one too, on the score line. And that freed this guy up. Of course, this one what we're going to do is cut right to that score line. So you have your tab. It's going to glue to our base. Same thing over here. Hope I'm not confusing you guys. I'm doing this in several steps just so you can see it. Now this guy, I was going to cut it off, but you can also just tuck it in here. And it actually gives some sturdiness, some extra sturdiness. So that's what I will do. I will... I think I'm maybe just going to leave it completely. Yeah, I can leave it just in total like that, or you can like trim down a little bit on the edge if you want, just so it nestles in a little bit nicer. But that nestled in pretty well, so I'm just kind of taking a little bit off of here. So I'm going to pause and just show you what this looks like. So you guys saw that we put our score lines 1/4 inch and 1 1/4, quarter, 1 1/4, and then on the bottom we did 1/4 and 1 1/4, and all I did was trim off this little excess. You know, I wouldn't say dovetailed, but just kind of divoted out something so it is nicer when you go to add it. Same thing here. I cut right into that score line where they made that little box. Got rid of that. You can get rid of this little piece that we scored, or you can just keep it. I'm just going to keep it on there. And basically now when we score everything, this is going to go in here like this, and then onto our base. And if we did our math right, it should be perfect. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to glue this together to start off. Oh my goodness. I have Nouveau Deluxe adhesive coming in, but it's not in yet. So I'm going to fight with this one. I love Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, especially for these kind of projects, because it dries so quick. And you guys already know, for anything like this, I like to use a wet glue. I just feel like tape always comes apart. I haven't met even a red liner tape that doesn't come apart. I'm going to put the glue on both these tabs for now. Although red liner tape is the best for construction if you're going to do that. So I'm just going to hold that down. I hope you guys followed that. It was very easy, and I just want to show you kind of how you create it yourself. If you have another tag, or maybe you want to use the smaller tag in here, same thing, just measure this way, measure that way. I just kind of eyeballed what would look nice, I thought, in the height. Look at that. And then now we're just going to glue this on here. I'm going to go ahead and glue it on here now because I'm going to bring in that glitter topper piece in glitter, and then we'll also do the sides. So I had different ideas of what I wanted to do with this. I was like, oh, I could add some of the acetate just to be cute, and then add it on with like little brads in the corners, and all that would take is just making a hole so you can put the brads through it, and that's what would attach your acetate, which is very cute. I can just use the regular papers, so that's probably what I'll do. And since we made this easy for ourselves, this is an inch. If you want to mat it, I would say like a 7/8 inch by 2 7/8, because this is 3 inches tall. Something like that. And then on the front, it is 4 1/8, so I would say like 4 inches by 2 7/8. So 2 7/8 all around, right? As far as the height, but this one's only going to be 7/8 inches. This will be 4 inches, and this will be 7/8 inches, I think is what I'll do. So when I come back, I'll have some decorative paper cut for that. And then I'll take that inner die and run it through the glitter paper, and we'll see if it's still a nightmare or not. And what I mean by that is that the glitter from that Michaels paper comes away from the base of the paper. At least that's what happened last time I used it, and that was not fun. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I have this pretty even here. You see, all I did was kind of look down the edge, and I saw that I needed to bring it out a little bit, so that's what I did. There. And this one needs to come in a little bit. Good to go. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to run this one through some of the white glitter paper. And then I'm going to cut my mats from some of the papers. And I'll do this. I want to show you real quick. Like, this is a 6-inch paper because that's what that paper pad is. And like I said, if I want to cut it all at the same, I'll go with the 2 7/8 inch first. 2 7/8. And that's just what I want to do. If you want to mat it completely, of course you can do that. And you see the 2 7/8 just mats right inside that. And then I need 7/8. So right almost up to the 1. Very small. 7/8 is going to be on that side. A 4-inch piece. And then we have this little guy, and I probably should have cut the 7/8 inch already because it's so tiny. But I'm just going in order like this. You don't have to do that. I'll line that up with 7/8 again. And there it is. Okay. So that goes there, and the other piece goes here. So it was all cut basically at one time. And then I'm going to run this guy through, and all I did was just cut a piece out of the paper pad. Of course, I'll tape this on so it doesn't move, and I'll run this through. It looks like it worked really well. Now, granted, this is a bigger piece with straight lines. I think last time I tried to cut, like, some words, and it would just come away, you know? But it looks better. The other one, you could tell it was like a plastic that was just coated on top, and it just would come apart from the base paper. So this already feels better. I can tell that. Let's see if this glue is ready to go. I also brought out my Beacons 3-in-1, and I have a zip dry glue because I thought, okay, I'll use these things. But this one does have a kind of a scent, right? It doesn't have a strong smell. I feel like, yeah, it's not horrible, but it does have quite a scent to it. I was just going through all my different glues. I'm like, oh, I should use this because I opened it not actually a while back now. And I'll put this on here again. If you had punched, you know, you can add some trim, which I know a lot of people like to do. Really go for it. Really deck the whole thing out. Oh, you know what? I kind of matched the border on that. That's cool. It's a little bit wider, this border, than what I did here, but either way, it's fine. So that's going to slide in just a minute. Actually, I'll do that. So I'm just going to add these on the sides, of course. We're just going to glue them on. And then this guy, I'm going to put quite a bit of glue because I might put that little heart on this too, just for funsies. So we need it to behave. So I do need quite a bit of glue keeping this attached to the backing board. And if you're going to put heavy things in here, I would recommend maybe doubling this up, doing 2 of the same cut. Doubling it up that way. Where we're at. So cute. And what I like about that is that that covers up also the little area where we had the glue tabs. Guys, we made this up ourselves. Okay, I'll be back. So we're gonna get a little wild from here. So I did that, and every bit that you add of layer, it just makes it more sturdy and thicker. Once the glue dries, it just feels really nice. So there's our little guy, ready to hold candy bars or treats, you know, little squiggly stuff like filler. I was kind of looking at the paper that I chose, and it looks like that pink, it's kind of a hot pink. Maybe there's some pink in that paper though, but it looks kind of matching this, right? It's a little bit coral. So I thought, you know what? We'll make the coral heart from this, see if it works for us. And then I will put glue on the edges with this red holographic glitter to make it really crazy. So let me open this guy up. I'm pretty sure that glitter is sold out already there on HSN. Like I said, there was just a few left, and it's just little glitter pots, but we all have glitter, I'm sure. Be very careful with this guy. He's got a lot going on. Oh, look at all these different things on here. Cute. Oh, even the little... Oh, it has a little border too. I think I measured the border yesterday. It was like 5 inches, was it? That's funny because I think if I was to cut it, where's my ruler? I can put it on the edge of this, going around the edges, but I don't. Yeah, 5 inches, and this is 4. It'd be a little bit shy, you know, on the very edge, but I don't think that'd bother anybody. We will see, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna cut this guy out. Now this is a big boy just because of the way he's splayed out like this. So it is just over 7 inches by 5 3/4 or so. But I'm gonna cut this guy out and I'll be right back. I got some of my spellbinders and I just had to orient it in a way that it would go this way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being so splayed out, I had to kind of make it go like this. All right. Why did I put so much over there? I don't know. I should have put it on this excess. Alright. And we'll see if we're going to use this or not, but you know, somebody had asked if they have directions on these things. I don't know. It has a little image, but it doesn't really say what to do. But with this one, it's pretty intuitive, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. And what's cute about this is that they included that supposedly to make, well, you know, you need stamps, but to make the little like inserts and cute little things like that. If you want to add to like a loaded pocket type situation, but everything came out really nice. So basically, we're folding all of these in. This will be the only one that goes opposite. So I know they're kind of like mountain and valley. So this is a mountain fold because it's coming towards you, and this is a valley fold because it's being pushed in like a valley, right? And look at that. It just wants to do it. How cute. This one does feel nicer than the one I designed. Well, I didn't design the one. The one I designed the other day was basically a Cricut design I already had, and all I did was add little gusset lines to it, so that it's like this. And I did it afterwards, if you guys remember, when it was in my hand. I was like, oh, you know what would be good is if it could go in on itself. Look how cute. And that makes a heart that's like this. I don't know, 1, 2, 3.5-ish inches, I guess. So what I'm going to do real quick is glue this one tab. And like I said, I'm not even sure if this is going to fit on my project. We'll see. We will soon see. I need glue all the way to the edge. And I'm going to hold that down, making sure I'm not, you know, gluing this thing completely together. Look how cute that is. Let's bring this guy back. And it would be something like that. Oh my gosh. I mean, you can even go on the very front, but I wanted to put it up here. So that's what we'll do. And I'm waiting for that to set up. I want some scrap paper. Well, this is going to be crazy. Okay. I'm just doing this all at once so I can let this set up, but also work on this part. And I said I just want to put glitter on this, and I'm not great at this, so I'm just going to go along the edge here. Along the very edge. And just add some glitter. Like I said, I'm already going off the edge there. And maybe I'll do one side. No, I'll do it all. So this craft glue I'm using, it does take a little while to set up. And this might look like a child did this, but that's okay. Alright. How funny. I might try to get this out toward the edge. Just so that the whole edge is encrusted. I'm not squeezing any more glue, I'm just using this to help me spread the glue out a little bit. Okay. And let's take this. And that's why I put the paper back there, because I'm going to let that hold on to this once it gets there. What's really nice about this glitter is it's a little chunkier, so it's not like super making a mess. Seems like it's easy to shake off. Aww. Okay, I'm gonna let that set up. I'm gonna funnel this back into this little pot and I'll be right back. Okay, so if we have this here, oh, even just like this straight up and down would be cute. I was gonna put it kind of at an angle, but we have this element. We will put that to the side for now because she's a little messy. I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I have lots of fun things here. I have things I can dig into, like my ephemera folders, I think, from the swap, I think is what I wanted to do, but just to add some few little fun things in here. Let me go see what I might have over there. I think I do want to cut this, though. I'm just thinking, what's funny is that pearlescent paper I used earlier to put my notes on. I guess they'll use with this, right? So I'm going to run this through and I'm going to go grab some ephemera folders and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just kind of going through this. So I put that little white border. It's not a complete 5 inches. The die is 5 inches, so this is just over like probably 4.5 by the time it's actually cut. Let me see. Well, you know, it's funny. It's at the top it's 5 inches, so I guess it is, but that's weird. So I just popped this little guy open and I'm looking through and I found these little guys in here, and I was looking for something like this, so I thought, well, it'd be cute to put a doily heart too, so I'll put that there and put this here maybe. And I might even glue this down actually in the front like this, just so that it opens but not completely open the way it is. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's it's a gusset, but it's not completely like ridiculous popping out. I think that's what I'll do to keep that some dimension, but not super, super. And then I probably need something to go on top of the heart, you know, so I was just kind of looking through and seeing what all I can find in here. Ooh, different things. Oh, this one's cute too, and it even coordinates. I don't know if I was going to put another heart though. So anyway, I'm just going to go through, see what I can find. There's some little gems here. I think there's some stuff in here I was thinking about possibly using. So yeah, let me just keep digging. And how cute is that? I need something to go on top of that heart though, because he's very plain right now. Okay, and I will find some fun things. I'll be back. From this, I just brought out a few little things. That doily heart, and then I have this little bow I'm going to put together. And basically with these bows, I kind of just train them a little bit, but you know, it might get flat anyway. I don't think you're going to send this anywhere, or maybe you will, but it'll be in a box right at that point, so I don't think it'll get squished. But either way, you're going to fold these guys in and put the glue there. And this little guy folds over to the back, and this little guy too. So whenever you have bow dies like this, or bow, you know, die cuts, just look at it and think, usually the bow part you're going to make loops. And then this particular one has this little guy that holds onto it. And sometimes I try to do it all at once so I don't have to sit here holding glue. Oh, I just realized I use craft glue, so that's going to take a while to set up. I needed to use this guy. And I'm going to put a little glue on here. Again, this is the right side facing me, the right side. And then this little guy is going to go back on here. And if you want to put glue on both sides, there and here, flip this guy up and over so he's one and done, because everything's on that one piece. Sometimes you have a second piece that you or a third piece, should I say, that you then come in and wrap around. So I'm gonna hold on to that one, and this guy, he's, you know, ready to go like this, but he also has these little tails that you can then glue this on, and you have little tails. How cute is that? There was lots of trims in my ephemera folders, which is really fun. But I already cut this one, so I'm going to use that. Look at that. And then this little guy goes on here. So cute! Bow ties are really, really fun, and they come in tons of different sizes. So there's that bow, and he's all decked out. Super cute. I'm going to glue this together like I had mentioned earlier. So I'm going to make it so it's less puffy. So I'm just putting glue on this side. This has a really, really nice big gusset, nice and generous. So I'm going to glue those down so that when this opens, it just opens a little bit, okay? And in the meantime, I'll probably glue this down, just put glue on the back and just wherever it's strategically on here. I'm going to glue that down. And I'll put some glue on the very edge of this and also glue that down. And then going around the edge. Just there, and then kind of bend it down this way, okay? And I'll be back. Okay guys, as I was waiting, I was kind of auditioning what I think I'm going to do. I think this is all I'm going to do. So again, you just decorate it however. I'm not the greatest at doing these kind of things because this is not my forte, my strong suit here, but I think this will look cute on there. And then again, I just made this heart a little less puffy, right? So it just has a little bit of less, takes less space, you know, going this way. So I think if I put that there, and then it looks like some of it's going to be sticking out, so I'm just going to put glue where I know it's going to be touching. This glue's like, stop, help, I'm almost out. I'm going to put it up a little bit higher, like right there. And to make sure that stays down, I'm going to get like my bone folder and hold that down, because now the gusset's a lot smaller. I can't get my hands in there like before. So I'm just going to do this and hold it down. And then this was in one of my little craft boxes. What I'm going to do with the boxes I got from the Crafty Galentine is put people's names on it so I know who they came from. And that would be nice. That way I can say that. I should probably do the same thing with the folders. And maybe that'll be, if I do another ephemera folder swap, right now I'm debating in my mind to do swaps or how I'm going to do that. I might ask you guys to put like your name on the back or something. Because I would like to say thank you whenever I use those things. This is so cute though, guys. I know, I think a lot of you guys have checked out the video, but look, I mean, the snap's still working great. I mean, everything. it's so cute to just pop in here and just like, oh, that's what I needed. A little something, that's what it's for. Okay, well, anyway, while I wait for that, I'm also going to glue this little guy here at the top. I think that's adorable. I was going to put it down here, but then I saw that red heart, and I'm like, oh yeah, because what I wanted is like a sentiment, which I might still cut out like the words like Happy Valentine's Day or something, maybe pop it in here, wherever. But other than that, it's just like a sweet, loving little gift. And then I grabbed some candies, thanks to my swap partners and friends that sent treats for me in this last swap. And I'm just waiting for that to hold down. I'll be right back and we'll put a few little fun things in here. I'm not sure that the glue is set up yet, but look at, very sweet. Again, really nice base to play off of. Have all those bits. So I grabbed candies I thought would coordinate with what's going on here. I think this is really cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then this one because it's very shiny. And that fills that up almost completely. I have a little pencil that one of my friends gave me in the swap there. I just want to put different things in here just to give you little ideas. And this one in the back, maybe I have these from my stash. Have you guys had these? Oh my gosh, I got these at Walmart. They're so good. They taste like strawberry quick though, which is weird because it says raspberry cream, but okay. You know, something cute like that. Maybe I can fit 3 of them in there probably. Put a 3rd one just so it's sticking out real cute. I did grab some other candies that might go in there. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? And that's really for like a treat lover. Of course, if you're giving it to a crafty friend, you can put a bunch of crafty things in there, but how fun is that? Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. I hope that gives you some ideas and how to look at, you know, some of these larger dies and think, oh, maybe I can do this with it or that, or, you know, and how I would design it as far as the sizing and stuff like that. So I'll have some images for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll have the links in the description box if, you know, anything's still available. And thank you, my crafty friends that sent all these fun things that I can adorn this with. Really, really fun. Alright guys, I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.